that characterize these operating as a poem. Elements of poetry are categorized into three main elements. There are physical, sound, and linguistic. Each of these elements contributes uniquely to how a poem is structured, interpreted, and experienced by the reader. Okay, so the first one is physical. Sorry. The first one is physical, and I would like to explain you one by one from this point. Physical elements deal with the visual and structural aspect of poem. It includes lines, stanzas, verses, cantos, and form. The physical structure can affect how the poem is read and understood, such as how the stanza break can signify a pause or a shift in tone or theme. And then for the sound elements, sound plays an essential role in poetry. Sound elements refer to the auditory experience of the poem, including rhyme, rhythm, alliteration, assonance, onomatopoeia, repetition, and meter. These devices enhance the musical quality of the poem and affect its emotional impact. The last one is linguistic elements. This category involves the language and figurative devices used in poetry. It includes figurative language, theme, speaker, tone, mood, and syntax. These elements shape the poem's meaning and emotional depth. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in creating a positive poem that resonates with readers both intellectually and emotionally. So before we presentate more, we would like to inform you that we will try to analyze one of poetry, and we would like to try to implement the elements on the poetry. Okay, so the first element is physical. The first point is lines. Lines is a single row of words in a poem. It often represents a single thought or image. The length and arrangement of lines can affect the pacing of the poem. And then for stanza, stanza is a group of lines that form a unit similar to a paragraph in prose. Stanzas can vary in length, and their structure can impact the poem's rhythm and flow. And for verse, this term refers to a single line or a group of lines. Verse can be part or three verse poetry. Then, canto is a longer subdivision in a lyric poem, and it is often used in epic poetry. Form refers to the overall structure of a poem. Some poems follow strict forms such as sonnet, while others are more free-flowing. Form influences how the content is presented and experienced. So next is sound elements of poetry. So the sound elements of poetry add to its musical quality and can change the poem's emotional tone. So the first one is rhyme. Rhyme is the repetition of similar words, similar sounds, usually at the end of lines, to create harmony and a feeling of completeness. So rhymes can highlight ideas or enhance the poem's mood. For example, in Shel Silverstein's poem, Constrictor, the rhyme scheme is AABB, as to the playful tone, even though it describes a scary situations. The next one is rhythm. Rhythm is the pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables, which can create different emotions or mimics actions. For example, in the Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, the repeated rhythm of Nevermore mirrors the speaker's grief. Then alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of consonant sounds at the start of words.
flow to match the falling rain.
Next is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is the use of words that imitate sounds. For example, please class, need long, tick tock. Next point is repetition. Repetition is the use of any element of language like a song, sound, word, or phrase more than once. Next point is matter. Matter is an indicator of pattern of sound in form. Matter relies on the modes, word choice, and the characteristic of syllables in each word. Next one is linguistic elements of poetry. The linguistic elements of poetry are crucial in understanding how poets use language to convey meaning and create a specific atmosphere. The first one is figurative language and poetic devices. Poetry uses figurative language and different poetic devices to suggest different interpretation of words or to evoke other ideas that are not literally contemplated. Okay, the next one is theme, the central message or idea of a poem. The next is speaker. Speaker is the voice narrating the poem, which might differ from the poet. The next are tone and mood. Tone is the speaker's attitude toward the subject, while mood is the emotional atmosphere for the reader. The last one is syntax. Syntax is the arrangement of words and phrases manipulated to create emphasize or ambiguity. This element provides structure and depth to poetry, helping readers to better understand